Well, back in the shop, and from leaving off from the video, I removed the waste wood from the back of the top plate, and it's rougher in the cob right now, but this is where it starts to get fun. And I just start removing the wood layer by layer till I get to the right dimensions that I want for the thickness of the violin. And this piece of wood sounds pretty good for what it is. I mean, an old pallet. So let's start carving. And usually I start off with my gouge, and when I use that Fordham tool, it makes little ridges, and the gouge I just rubbed across the wood, and it levels it really nice. And there's been a few imperfections that showed up when I was removing that waste wood. One of the big ones is right here, where there's a knot that popped out. But I measured it, and lo and behold, it's 4 millimeters. So, and the deepest part of the hole, so that comes out real nice for the back. I mean, it didn't go too far, and that's a good thing. But and this goes pretty easy. Although it's a lot different than carving maple, let me tell you that. And the maple's usually really uniform, but this is coming along really nice. I basically And one of the last videos I was talking about how you can feel where you are and how thick things are in that. And I can do that for most of the process. And then once it starts getting real close, I have my caliper and I see where I am. And like this all here is 4.5, so it's got to go down way a whole lot. And this takes some time. I mean, you got to get it close and with the grain going every which way, but the right way here. You have to keep on switching which way you're planing. Princess violin is coming along fairly easy, really. The places I don't touch are right here where the bottom block and up here where the top block is. That'll stay flat. And because the block has to sit on that, and it also has a lot to do with the strength of how the neck is going to work. After I took it out of the jig I had when I was removing the waste wood, just to hold it steady in that, I like to put it on this little pillow. My wife made it for me. Just some cloth sewed together, and I filled it with rice. And it nestles it in real good and protects the top, and kind of gives you a little support. Everything seems to not be stressed so bad. And like I said before, people are always asking what's your numbers for the back and all that. And like I say, I have a set standard that I go by, but every piece is different, and you really don't know the numbers until you start doing what I'm doing now, carving it down. You know. I'm amazed at the ring on this, but I don't have any flex at all yet, so we'll continue thinning out the back, and basically I'll have 2.5 around the edges, and then it'll be basically 3, and then 3.5, 3.8, and I'll have 4 in the very middle probably on this one. So that is how we're going to do things on this. And let's talk about the contest. Been getting a lot of people wanting this violin, and that's a good thing. So the contest is still open, and when this violin's finished, it's going to go to somebody. I'm just going to put the names in a hat, pull a name, and we'll try to get it to you the best we can. And I appreciate y'all making the comments and that, and I try to answer them if I can. And subscribe and follow the Princess Pilot, the Palette Princess, till it's early in the morning. But there you go. The Palette Princess will be officially christened probably somewhere around January 1. But I think it's gonna look good. So I'll talk to you guys later, and have a good Monday.